Who would pay to spend the night on the floor of a stranger's flat? Welcome to Rich Snob. Today, we delve deeply into the intriguing realm of entrepreneurship and business. We're going to examine the amazing rise to prominence of Airbnb today, a business that transformed the tourism sector and moved from modest beginnings to a multi-billion-dollar empire. This is the tale of shared housing and the creative brains behind it, from air mattresses to billions. The beginnings of Airbnb. When our story started in 2007, San Francisco roommates Brian Chesky and Joe Gebbia were having financial difficulties making ends meet. They chose to rent out air mattresses in their living room to people attending a design conference in the city in an attempt to make a little more money. They had no clue that this tiny notion would serve as the spark for a worldwide sensation. With a similar passion for design and an entrepreneurial mentality, Chesky and Gebbia considered how they could provide reasonable accommodations for conference guests. They saw an opportunity and decided to turn their living space into a bed and breakfast for attendees of the city's design conference. They bought air mattresses and named their business Air Bed and Breakfast. They believed it would be a great way to make some money. The concept was simple: offering tourists a place to sleep and a complimentary breakfast in the morning for $80 per night. The idea worked, as the first Airbnb guests included a 30-year-old male, a 35-year-old woman, and a 45-year-old man. These were the early origins of Airbnb. There were air mattresses in the living room with clean sheets and a prepared breakfast, waiting for the conference attendees when they arrived. The customers were intrigued by this unusual experience and wanted to try something new from the typical hotel stay. On social media, the visitors gushed about their experience, and shortly, quickly concluded that Brian and Joe were onto something unique. Excited by the success of their new enterprise, the team launched a website that connected travelers with spare rooms, couches, or air mattresses. The website was named Air Bed and Breakfast. To establish their firm, Chesky and Gebbia contacted their former flatmate, Nathan Blecharczyk, who had the technical knowledge needed to construct the platform. They worked together to create a user-friendly website that allowed homeowners to market their open spaces and travelers to find unusual and economical lodging options. Rapid growth and expansion. As news spread about this unique and economical housing alternative, an increasing number of travelers sought out Airbnb for a one-of-a-kind experience. In just a few years, the company saw spectacular expansion, extending to cities all over the world and offering a diverse choice of lodgings, from cozy apartments to luxury villas. This quick expansion piqued the interest of investors, who saw Airbnb's potential to challenge the established hotel business. Paul Graham invested $20,000, allowing Airbnb to spend a few months perfecting their product and attracting the attention of other venture capitalists. In March 2009, the company changed its name from Air Bed and Breakfast to Airbnb. Airbnb obtained its first external funding in 2009 from the prominent venture capital firm, Sequoia Capital. Sequoia Capital invested $600,000 in the startup because it had the potential to disrupt the traditional hospitality industry. Leading venture capital firm Andreessen Horowitz led a $112 million Series B investment round for the company in July 2011. With this huge investment, Airbnb's valuation soared to above $1 billion, thereby launching the company into the Unicorn Club. In the company's history, Airbnb's initial public offering, IPO, represented a noteworthy turning point. Airbnb debuted as a public company on the NASDAQ stock exchange on December 10, 2020, trading under the ticker code ABNB. The public and investors alike paid close attention to the much-awaited initial public offering IPO, behind the name and logo. The term Air Bed and Breakfast was used by Airbnb co-founders Joe Gebbia and Brian Chesky to describe their air bed, air mattress, and breakfast offerings. Four symbols make up the company's logo design: an inner teardrop shape that represents the A in Airbnb's name, a geographical mark linked to travel, and a teardrop shape depicting a person's head. The heart-shaped pattern symbolizes a heart and exudes compassion and love. Because of its instantly identifiable name and emblem, which also function as a tool for increasing brand recognition, Airbnb is a well-liked option for tourists. Challenges and controversies. Challenges are a part of success, and Airbnb was no exception. Regulators criticized the company as it expanded, citing issues with safety, tax compliance, and the effects of short-term rentals on nearby neighborhoods. Despite these difficulties, Airbnb persevered, collaborating closely with regional authorities and interested parties to resolve the problems and guarantee a satisfying stay for both hosts and visitors. Airbnb saw a significant decline in income of 67%, resulting in a quarter of staff layoffs due to the COVID-19 epidemic. The business secured $2 billion in debt and stock to survive, but as the third quarter of the year drew near, the fog lifted. What lessons can we glean from setbacks, and how can we pivot to triumph? When Airbnb raised capital from leading investors in 2011, the company achieved a significant milestone and was valued at over $1 billion. This discovery not only supported Airbnb's business plan, but also gave the company the resources it needed to keep growing. Airbnb maintained its innovative and diverse product offerings and established itself as a major player in the travel and hospitality sectors with this newfound financial support. Innovative features and services. Focusing on offering guests a customized and distinctive experience was one of the main things that distinguished Airbnb from its rivals. With services like Experiences and Airbnb Plus, the business provides carefully chosen activities and first-rate lodging choices to meet a wide range of user needs. Airbnb's market leadership in the sharing economy is attributed to its focus on innovation and customer satisfaction. Impact on travel and hospitality. The way we travel and explore new places has changed significantly since Airbnb's rise. Airbnb has revolutionized the typical hotel experience by facilitating traveler local host connections and generating opportunities for immersive travel experiences and cultural exchange. A new era of travel has been made possible by this transition towards shared living, which has affected customer behavior and threatened the dominance of well-known hospitality firms. Airbnb's success can be attributed to its focus on innovation, community engagement, and customer experience. With a vast global network, the company can influence travel trends and transform how we see the world. We are grateful that you are traveling with us through the incredible tale of Airbnb. Watch this space for more motivational success and innovation stories. To see more videos on the newest stories and trends influencing our world, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Till then, have a happy trip.